Alright, what's going on, everybody? So, as you know, now that Los Angeles does have two NFL franchises, and both of them are kind of suspect at the quarterback position, I was wondering what would happen if both the Rams and the Chargers shared one quarterback. So, what's happening right now is the Rams and the Chargers are coming together to acquire the number one overall pick from the San Francisco 49ers. And what they're doing is they're giving the Chargers first round pick, the Rams first round pick for next year, because obviously they lost this year's first round pick last year when they traded up with the Tennessee Titans to acquire Jared Goff and Phillip Rivers. So we're going to see if this is accepted. I'm pretty confident that it will. And yeah, there we go. So we now have the number one overall pick. Because as you know, with the Rams and Jared Goff, yeah, he's been kind of off and on. He is only a rookie, so you don't really know how his career is going to take him. Obviously, Phillip Rivers is getting up there in age. He's in the twilight years of his career. Has never really done anything anyway. And there have been questions about if he'll even play in LA, although it does look like at this point that he will. But it's just time for both of these teams to start fresh. So we're going to jump into the NFL draft right now that we have the number one pick. So I think we're going to go Jordan Carnahan. This is probably the guy that everyone's sought after, so we're going to go ahead and grab him.
Adam, what can you tell us about that last pick?
He was one of the most prolific passers in all of college football last season. He was so productive, in fact, that after averaging almost 4 scores a game, he set a new school record for the most passing touchdowns in a season. And if you look back at those throws that he made, you'll see his record wasn't the result of the scheme, but rather a quarterback that's lethal once he gets in the red zone. There may be some question as to whether he can throw it downfield well enough to be successful in the NFL, but I think this team will love him for his decision-making and intermediate accuracy.
Okay, so as you can see, Jordan Carnahan out of Stanford, 218, 6'1", 22 years old, deep accuracy of 84, medium 82, short accuracy 82, throw power 91, throw on the run 86, play action 79, and speed 86. Alright, so this is the 2017 season, so obviously there's going to be some differences in these rosters as opposed to last year. So let's just take a look and see what our good friend Jordan Carnahan is going to be working with on both of his teams. So as far as running backs, he is going to have Todd Gurley, Trey Mason, and Brandon Wager. He's going to be able to throw to Vincent Jackson, Tavon Austin, and a rookie, Keenan Corp, out of California. Tight end, he has Will Tye from the New York Giants. And a pretty mediocre offensive line all around. So now let's just take a look at what he is going to be working with on his other team. Running back, obviously Melvin Gordon. So he has a potential star running back on both teams. So that's going to be really good for him. I thought that was Eddie Lacy, but it's Eduardo Lacy out of TCU as his backup. Keenan Allen, Tyrell Williams, and Travis Benjamin. That's a great wide receiver core if they can stay healthy. And obviously that is a gigantic if when it comes to the Chargers. Tight end Hunter Henry. Obviously it looks like Antonio Gates did retire, but he does have Hunter Henry, who isn't too much of a drop off at all, so that'll be good for him. King Dunlap, Orlando Franklin. So another mediocre offensive line, but I think the line with the Chargers is a little bit better. Now that we are halfway through this season, let's just take a look at his stats. So career stats 2017 through 8 weeks. He has a quarterback rating of 85.4, 3,361 yards, 20 touchdowns to 9 interceptions, has been sacked 38 times. He's 298 for 501, so that's a 59% completion rating. And as you can see, he obviously leads the league in games played, as we've only played 8 games, and he's played 16 of them already. And look at that, he is the front runner at the moment for MVP, as he has led the Rams to a 7-1 record through 8 weeks, and the Chargers to a 6-2 record. Carnahan, week 17, goes 2-0, getting a win for both of his teams and giving them both a shot at a playoff spot. So we'll see now next week if either team has earned a spot in the playoffs. Okay, so as you can see, the Rams, even though they did get 10 wins on the year, could not earn a playoff spot. Yeah, so 11 wins is what it took to get a wild card. Let's see what happened in the AFC. 9 wins, but I guess the Broncos did have the tiebreaker, which means neither team was able to earn a spot. It's too bad, because when we were looking at the halfway point, both teams were doing great, and I was thinking, man, I really hope that both of these teams are able to reach the Super Bowl. That'd be interesting. I don't know how I would handle that, but I would figure it out, and that would be a lot of fun to do. So he did lead the league in yards, 6,638. Touchdowns, he did 44, just only 2 more than Aaron Rodgers, and that's crazy, seeing as Rodgers did not play 32 games. But he also did lead the league in interceptions, which I guess makes sense because he had 16 more opportunities. Yeah, and as you can... Wait, 31? When did he not play? When did I forget to, Uh-oh. Well, that just ruined the whole video. No, I'm just kidding. And look at that, he did win the MVP. Let's go ahead and look at yearly awards. Yeah. Jordan Carnahan, league MVP. Coach of the year. He did not win Coach of the Year, but oh well. He was the AFC MVP, but he obviously was not the NFC MVP because he finished the year with the Chargers, and they're not smart enough to realize that he was the quarterback for 2 teams. But I guess he wasn't the quarterback for the whole year. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, that makes me very happy. And if you didn't, I'm sorry for wasting all of this precious time of yours, but hopefully, regardless, you go on to have a wonderful day.